from sunny Spain. Me and Cameron cover up nice and early.
Yeah.
Aren't we?
Yeah.
Mia's still in bed. I'm drinking my matcha, which I made myself. It's a bit sad this morning because normally Dara makes it for me. And by the way, my hair is super oily and greasy. I oiled it up last night as a bit of a hair mask. So today, well, this morning, I'm going to go and wash all my hair. It's going to be like the grand hair washing experience. I don't know if any of you like that, but like you plan the day or the days when you're going to wash your hair that week, and it's like some kind of big event. I think I got that for my mum. Guys, you're going to be putting your coats on right now. So we are in sunny Spain, but it is very cold in the morning. So they're going to put their thick coats on and they want to play outside first thing, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you think Sienna's playing outside right now?
Maybe.
Oh, you slept in her room last night, didn't you?
Yeah.
Sienna's watching this right now. Reassure her how good you were.
Yeah.
You were. Like, she woke up this morning, she's played really nicely. She's pulled all back the bed cover. She's letting it air out. You said that you wanted the door open to let fresh air in, and then you immediately got out when it was time to get out, didn't you? Mm-hmm. You haven't been touching her things, have you?
No.
You've kept it nice for Sienna.
Yeah.
And what did you have for breakfast, you two? You just finished it, didn't you?
The new yogurt what Mum got. And with blueberries, and Mum put some chocolate flavoured cacao
powder.
Cacao powder, yeah. I was gonna say cacao nibs, but they're not cacao nibs.
Yeah, I can't wait to show you this new yogurt I've discovered. I actually found an organic coconut yogurt in a glass bottle, or a glass jar should I say, and it's like really homemade and artisanal. I haven't got to try it yet, but they tried it this morning, so I'm gonna get another pot and try it myself. It looks really good. I thought it was gonna be runny, but it was actually really thick and creamy, and like I feel like it was really rich for them. I'm trying to give the kids more ancestral types of breakfast as well. We don't really have oats or porridge for any more in the mornings. They do have pseudo grains, but then I want to mix it up with some like yogurt bowls because it's like full of healthy fats and it's like really natural. Where are you two off to?
Can you zip it up?
I will, buddy. Of course I will. There you go, buddy. You can go and play in the garden now with your slug friends. They've been making loads of friends with slugs, and yesterday they came up to me and they were crying a bit because they said that some of them dried out. Oh, I hate slugs.
English bin men. Haven't seen them in a while, have we?
No.
Recognise those sounds, getting like, not necessarily woken up actually, saying that. I was then going to say we got woken up by those sounds, but no we didn't because Karen can't wake up before then, but yeah, remember those sounds. Don't get those in Spain. In Spain, basically, you don't have, like, they don't come and collect your bins. You have to walk down the road, and it's like this even when we stayed in Gran Canaria, or when we lived in Gran Canaria for a while in when even was that? 2016, wasn't it? 2016.
Yeah, it would have been 2016.
Yeah, 2016, and you walk down the road, don't you? And you have to like take your bins to a communal bin. Yeah. It's kind of got benefits to it because you actually get to like get rid of your stuff from your bin every day, and you're recycling every day, so you don't have any piling up. So yeah, pros and cons. But this one, they come right to your door, so it's pretty convenient. It looks like a big bin
from the outside, like it looks like a big bin. But then some of them, there'll be a big bin, and then there'll be a big bit underneath as well, like underground. And then when the bin lorry, it has a crane on it, and they have to like lift it up. Like,
in
out
Spain,
of the
yeah, exactly. Yeah, the big ones. There they go. Yeah, so we've woken up here in England, made a matcha. We've got some things that we've got for breakfast here. Got some water. I actually got this water bottle as well, even though it's twice the price, but I loved that it said this is the Fountain of Youth on it. So that's the Human Race, Pharrell Williams. I remember I got some trainers in Dubai, which were like a collab with Human Race. I love that bottle, so we're gonna use that as our water bottle while we're here. So we'll use these ones, which are half the price, and then we'll like fill that one up for on the road when we go. And then we got some of our favorite soy milk, Plenish soya. We can't get that in Spain, so Georgie will be a little bit jealous watching this, just because it's made with spring water and soybeans, so it's amazing. And then we got some Naked protein bars, some peanut butter ones, and then you wanted these ones, didn't you, Sienna'S?
Yeah, the caramel ones.
Caramel.
They're really good.
And we've got some of this Paleo Foods granola. And then I brought my matcha with me, so I made myself a little matcha. And then also I got myself a yogurt and berries as well. She wanted the granola, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I'm going to have yogurt and berries. I'll probably finish off because I don't know if you'll have that whole box.
I don't know. I think probably
we'll
like
see. They are tiny boxes though, actually,
yeah,
aren't they? They are really tiny boxes.
They're the kind of ones
so you'll have most of it, and then I'll have a little tiny bit on my yogurt, won't I?
Yeah.
How'd you sleep?
I slept pretty good, except, well, kind of, not really that good, because basically there's like a street light outside the window, and my room doesn't have any blinds, but it has this like big like blackout blind that you can like stick up, but I didn't know how to stick it up, and I was just thinking like, oh, it'll probably get like light in the morning, but like I don't really mind about that. Like I kind of want it to wake me up in the morning anyway, because it's not gonna get light that early. It's still winter. But there's a street light outside, and when I first went to bed, like I didn't notice it because like I turned all the lights off and it seemed dark to me. And then I
You should have asked me to stick it up, but I guess you didn't think you needed it.
I didn't really think, and then I woke up in the night, and then it was like, it was really like bright, and then I was like, what? How come it's so bright? And then there's a massive street light, but other than that, it was okay.
So big day today.
Yes.
So we'll come all the way to England to go to the dentist.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
At this view, I'm now going to open up the window, let all the fresh air in. Wow. I still can't believe that is our view, Fizbam. I actually feel very, very like in awe of that mountain and that view. And sometimes when I'm stressed out or it's like really busy and chaotic, I just look out the window and I look at the mountain, how still and calm it is, and that kind of just grounds me and makes me feel calm, just because no matter what is going on, that mountain is always there. It's always consistent, always stable and calm. That is just so stunning. Like, I can't believe it. So every morning I like to start the day off after I've made their breakfast, sometimes while they're eating their breakfast. So I've kind of switched things up a little bit at the minute, because I've now moved our trampoline up here, because I've been putting it outside on our patio area because the sun is shining and it's getting a little bit warmer in the morning now. So I might do 10 minutes, well I'm going to do 10 minutes on the rebounder. It really like gets my lymphatic system going. It's good for fitness. It helps get your circulation going. It's just really, really good for your overall health and well-being. And once I've gone on there, it kind of calms me down a little bit. And yeah, the kids are now playing outside, so I'm going to use this time up really quickly, because in the mornings after they've had breakfast, I like to get ready as quickly as possible so I can be there for them for the rest of the day. I don't like the getting ready bit to drag out. So everything that I do is like really efficient, really quick, and I'm trying to like streamline everything. So this is like my good healthy start of the day. So I'm now going to do that.
Tempting as it is to want to go in that lovely Range Rover and go to the dentist, we've deliberately booked this Airbnb a mile away from the dentist so that we can actually have a walk. So it's raining, so it's like proper English weather, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we left the suitcases all packed, ready to go, but basically going to walk to the dentist and back first. But we've got some quite long appointments actually, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
Sienna was just saying, in England, this type of rain is what we call spitting.
Yeah.
Like it's just mildly spitting. Just kind of like just walking through a wall of spit. But yeah, when we booked this, we wanted to make sure that we had a nice walk on the way there, just because obviously when you travel, there's so much sitting down, like sitting down all the time on the plane. That's also another reason, you'll have seen in yesterday's videos, we always choose the stairs and like the manual things rather than you know, just going on the escalators, don't we?
Yeah.
Exercise.
It's actually gotten really hot now, because when we first stepped outside I felt quite cold.
Yeah.
Now I'm boiling.
Yeah. In between filming we just had a little bit of a jog just to make sure, because we were like, we've come all the way from Spain just to go to the dentist. We cannot get there a minute late. We have to be, well, we want to be 5 minutes early, so we should be on track for that.
Yeah.
Here we are, 4 months after leaving the UK.
It feels really weird, like when we walked up to the door I was like, how did we just manage to like suddenly appear here?
I know, yeah. Yeah, it's really crazy to get your head around, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm actually so hot now, I'm boiling.
Let's
See,
what
if it's
magazine
cold,
selection we've got.
got to do a run.
I know, exactly. I'm really hot now. I had to take my coat off.
Country
Oh,
living.
we've got the Boat magazine. I always like reading
Dad's
those when we
favourite.
come here. What are you going to choose, Sienna?
I don't know. I always read the country living ones when we came here before.
Yeah.
It's like all about how to make like little country like cottage pies and that.
Make the veg star. And golf. Maybe I'll get into golf one day, I don't know.
Well, like Top Gear.
Yeah, Coa's fave. I don't know whose appointment's first. I'm not sure if it's yours or mine.
I don't know either.
There's always time for some gymnastics practice.
I mean, can't, you know. Here's what I can do.
Whoa, I didn't see that coming.
to do after the flight gets your, like, you know, body moving.
That's amazing. I honestly don't understand how you can do that.
It's so fun.
Sienna's going first.
One of her little attachments has come away, so we're just sticking that back on again. We've just prepared the tooth surface and we're sticking it back on. Having a slightly more messy appointment. Lots of water today.
Getting your scan done.
Open for me nice and wide, teeth together.
We're just walking out of the dentist and look what I spotted. Snowdrops. They're so English, you'd never see them in Spain. They're so cute.
See, there's always nice
Aw.
things, isn't there? Even when it's raining,
Yeah.
there's always things that are nice. Yeah, so I'm probably looking a bit different because I don't have the bits on my teeth anymore. Basically, with like the aligners where they move your teeth around, you actually have to have little lumps of, I don't know, filling type of material, which is put on your teeth, and then it moves the aligner clips on, and then it ends up moving the teeth as a result of that. But I've had all of mine taken off, and then the gaps that she had made at the sides here has now been like built up to be a wider tooth with filling bits. But the whole type of this dentistry is like the opposite of what like you think of in dentistry, because usually, or I don't know, I'm going to call it the old-fashioned way of doing things, was pulling teeth out and then using braces to pull all the teeth in. But that can have loads of effects on breathing and like your neck. Like I've had a tight neck for ages since from years ago from having it done previously. That's why I'm now correcting those mistakes now. But so many issues that it can cause. But whereas what this type of dentistry is where it uses an appliance which you use first. Like me and Sienna both had them, didn't we, Sienna's?
Yeah.
Oh, same, didn't we?
So,
An appliance, isn't it, where it actually expands your arch, doesn't it?
yeah, what I had was basically, so I have also the lumps on my teeth, but one of them accidentally came off because like it is just stuck onto your tooth.
Caroline will probably tell us off if she watched this video. They're not called lumps, they're called attachments, aren't they?
Okay, attachments.
Attachments, yeah, that was my fault. I think I called them lumps.
But yeah, basically it came off, so that one got re-stuck on, and then apparently another one also came off at the back, but I didn't notice, so that one also got stuck on, and then I think another extra one got added as well, just to like, you know, help it.
And so you're not even quite halfway through with your aligners, are you?
No, I'm going to be finished in the summer. I'm actually so excited because I hadn't like worked it out yet when the like Invisalign would be finished, the aligners would be finished. So yeah, it's going to be in the summer.
Yeah.
So that'll be really fun.
Yeah, and I've had, because Sienna just said Invisalign, I've had all of my attachments taken off because I'm actually going to be changing from Invisalign to Angel aligners, just because we had some issues with being able to get them sent to Spain. A bit weird, but because it's like classed as a medical device, I couldn't import them, even though you can go and see another dentist and have Invisalign in Spain. I don't really understand that, but Sienna's got Angel aligners anyway, so now we're both going to have Angel aligners.
When I call it Invisalign, I actually mean like just aligners, but
It's a bit like when you say sellotape or when you say Hoover,
yeah,
isn't it? So,
Yeah.
But it's actually aligners.
Aligners.
Whose idea was it to walk?
yours.
Yeah, it was mine. It was mine, but it's good. We will have got a couple of miles walking at least, but we'll be drenched.
Yeah, I mean at least we've got coats.
Yeah, we have. Sorry, I keep turning the camera to you. We have this running joke as a family, basically. Like, we turn the camera off and then it goes doodlin when it turns off. So we now have a running joke in the family. Just like, if basically someone's saying something and we can't be bothered to listen to them, we just go doodlin to each other and walk off. The amount of times Sienna's been talking, I'm not even doing it on purpose. I just think she's finished and then I turn it off and then she carries on talking and then she's like, oh, you keep stopping when I'm in the middle of talking. So sorry, basically you just need to tell me when you're finished. Have you finished?
Yeah, I finished.
Okay.
Yay, I cannot wait to turn my heated seat on. The whole walk I was just envisioning sitting in this nice Range Rover seat with a heated seat on. Now I'm finally getting to live it.
You know how we always say let's jump in the Lambo? I don't feel like saying let's jump in the Lambo when we're actually in a Rolls Royce. I don't know
A
why.
Rolls Royce.
In a Range Rover, I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. The Rolls Royce comes after the Range Rover, doesn't it? But yeah, you know, we always say jump in the Lambo. Like, I just feel like this car's so nice. I don't need to pretend and say let's jump in the Lambo.
Jump in the Range Rover.
Let's jump in the Range Rover.
Oh, and
Right,
also.
so we're on the move now then.
Yes, we
We've
are.
left our Airbnb, put the keys back in the lockbox, and then now I'm gonna call and get a drink on the way, and we're gonna be travelling across the UK, aren't we?
Yeah.
So this will be fun.
Super productive this morning. We've got on with loads of work, loads of playing, and now we've decided to come out for some lunch. Cameron,
They're having such a good time running up on
Are you looking forward to your lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you order? Gracias. What did you order?
The Coco Loco.
Yeah,
Me
we'll have to show you
too.
when it comes. It's very summery and fitting for
Yeah,
today.
I'm
But Dad
excited.
sent me a message last night, and he wanted me to show you this morning. Dad sent a message from Sienna. You were in bed last night though, and I forgot to show you it this morning. So I'm now going to play the message to you. Here it is.
Hi everybody, we're kind of stuck in traffic.
It's for you as well, Mia.
Loads and loads of traffic.
Look at the British
Can you turn the
lorries.
volume up?
It is.
Yeah, we're to the juice
I can't really see.
It's too bright in here, isn't it?
No, it's dark footage.
for 3/4 hour.
They're being in loads of traffic.
Range Rover is so cool.
And they're in the Range Rover.
Really heated seats. I want to.
Oh, Sienna's in the heated seats.
Now when we're sending this message, so you're probably seeing it the next day. So have a nice day. Love you.
Oh.
Aww.
So they've got a busy day today, so we'll hear about what they got up to later
Yeah.
on.
Send them a little message.
Yeah, shall we? Shall we send them a message? Okay then, ready? Hi!
Hi guys, hope you're having a great time.
We've gone out for lunch, haven't we? We're gonna have
We
some
just saw
nicer.
the message and the Land Rover looked really cool.
I mean, it was a very dark, it was very dark, wasn't it? The video
Yeah.
was, and we're in the bright light. I don't know if they could actually see it, but it sounded good. We
Yeah.
miss you, don't we?
Mhm.
We're gonna have a nice little afternoon now,
Yeah,
aren't
we're
we?
at a cafe and we're gonna eat some food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lovely day here. Hope you guys aren't too cold, and we'll can't wait to hear how your day's been.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Bye. Hope you have a great time in the sea. Might be very cold.
What, they're going in the sea?
I don't know if they're gonna go. I don't know if they're gonna do that.
I don't know if they're
We're
going
gonna
in
go
the
to
sea.
the beach, though, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to go in the sea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might. What you got there?
Orange juice.
Yummy. We got a nice like blueberry, coconut milk.
Called like
Smoothie?
post workout or something.
Yeah, sounds good. I think it had maca in it as well and chia, right? I can't really remember. I
Oh,
looked
it's
at so
really
many
nice.
smoothies.
Yeah, it's got like a maca
Yeah.
flavour to it.
Is your juice good? Orange juice. I think that's
haven't
nice and
tried mine.
fresh.
It's quite liquidy for smoothie. That's exactly what I
Yeah.
wanted. I didn't want something like heavy. Me and
Yeah.
me are both on our periods at the same time today, aren't we?
Yeah.
It tastes so sweet and fresh.
Oh yeah, tomorrow guys, I'm gonna film a whole like day in the life of when you're on your period. I just feel like so many of you guys said that you love our period videos, and I just thought it'd
Yeah.
be really helpful to show you all the things that I do, all the things that I know that can help you with your
Yeah.
periods, like what foods to eat and how to listen to your
That's
body.
a really good idea.
It's like during your cycle, our female bodies are really like complex, and every week of your cycle, like your body responds to things differently, like types of foods, types of workouts. So, and I think that might be helpful, guys. So I'm going to do that tomorrow if I don't have like a meltdown. That's the irony of it.
Yeah.
So we ordered Coco Loco bowls, didn't we? We've got mango and pineapple, coconut milk. We've got granola on top,
Mommy,
loads
a
of
bit
seeds.
spilled on me.
That doesn't matter.
Your favourite chocolate you love?
Oh, no, I got it for your birthday, didn't I? Yeah, we love getting smoothie bowls when we eat out. And acai bowls. And sometimes we also get avocado on toast, don't we? But today's a really hot day, so
This is like a
smoothie bowl's
mango
good.
one.
I've actually noticed a huge improvement with like my smile at the moment, but it's not actually because it's being pushed back, it's because it's being pulled forward. So it's still kind of straightening my teeth, but before the teeth were straightened, they were actually pulled forward. But that did also help straighten it as well.
Yeah, because it's obviously giving your tongue room. 'Cause that's what I've really noticed. The main thing is that my tongue's got loads of room in my mouth now. So, because I wanted to tell the Fizz fan, basically, in terms of this type of dentistry, if you do want to look it up for yourself, because it is kind of a little bit under the radar. I think it's quite popular in the US, but definitely in Europe it's really hard to find people, hence why we're flying back to the UK to see a dentist who actually practices in this type of like orthodontic work. So you can look up different terms. I think there's one in the US called bioaesthetics, but like the American way of spelling aesthetics, or it's just an E and not AE. And I think it was bioaesthetics.com, where you can find practitioners around the world, and it's basically to do with, they sort out your space in your mouth, so room for your tongue and your swallow and your breathing before thinking about what it looks like. So it's actually functional, rather than the old-fashioned way of dentistry is let's make your smile look really nice, and then you have loads of, or potentially, not everybody gets this, but you potentially have loads of consequences as a result, which I can speak about from first-hand experience. I had a very quick method of straightening my teeth. I actually found, I've spoken about this before online, but I found it on a Groupon deal. So it was even like a reduced price of something which was already cheap and rushed. And it's where they do a braces treatment, and it's all done within 6 months. And that caused me loads of problems, which I'm still trying to fix to this day. And this was like 10 years ago. So when you do things like that, like you really think about you're just changing one thing in one part of your body, but it can have a knock-on effect on all the rest of your body. So that's why I'm really grateful that we found this. But yeah, it's called bioaesthetics dentistry, or it's called myofunctional dentistry, or airways dentistry, or lots of different terms. You basically just want to search for someone where they're going to use an expansion appliance to actually create room in your mouth for your tongue, and then once you'll have all gaps in your teeth then once it's made the room in your mouth and like developed your jaw, and then they'll use something like aligners or train track braces to then align your teeth after you've got that space. And it can, even actually the aligners can manage to carry on creating a bit of space, because obviously that's how I did get these gaps in the side of my teeth.
Yeah.
And then they get filled up. Or Sienna's now, you've now got, Caroline said you've got gaps in the back ones now, didn't she?
Yeah, I have actually noticed that I've got a lot of like gaps in between my teeth. But also what's funny, so Dad said about how like the aligners can also help like pull your teeth forwards. Well, I also noticed that the actual expander, which is meant to just expand, I also noticed that straightened my teeth a lot, because suddenly the teeth, I don't know if you remember guys, like if you've watched our videos before, when I was like 7 or 8, but basically before I got this treatment, but especially when I was like 7 or 8, my top front 2 teeth, they like crossed over a bit, and then as soon as I had like the expander, that actually fixed it, because there was suddenly more room for my teeth, so they didn't actually have to be crossed over anymore. So not only does it like expand, it also actually straightens your teeth a little bit at the same time, but then the Invisalign or aligners do like the finishing job of straightening the teeth properly.
Yeah, and then it just helps so much, like in terms of, because obviously then you can nose breathe better, like all the effects that we've noticed. And me and Sienna are only halfway through our treatments as well. Like you're on week number 19 at the moment, out of 43, aren't you? And then even then you might have an extension to that.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of now going to be starting a fresh lot with Angel aligners, but you can just keep it going in it until you've achieved the perfect result, which means that you've got the space in your mouth, they're all aligned neatly, and then even they slot in together properly, so you have a nice bite, like a nice even bite, because when you have an incorrect bite, it causes loads of, like Georgie has all these issues because she did the same thing as me, where she did like the rushed braces treatment, because we didn't know, like you don't know these things until you try them out, and then you know, like we learned the hard way. So I like getting to share this information with people so other people can, you know, hear it before making their own decisions. But yeah, when your bite isn't properly aligned, then your jaw is really tense, and it can make your, like you have huge jaw muscles, like all my neck is really thick, tight neck muscles, and I've seen craniosacral therapists, I've seen physiotherapists, I've seen chiropractors, I've seen so many Bowen treatment, like the ones what I try and reel off over the last decade is just so many. And even if you think about it from a financial perspective, wow, it adds on so much, whereas you could just actually like find, even if you have to fly to the person to do that treatment, if it means you then don't get any negative side effects as a result, which can last a decade or more, as has happened with me, it actually even ends up more cost effective as well. But I mean, to be honest, it's better to have misaligned teeth. In my opinion, it's better to have misaligned teeth than it is to have aligned teeth with loads of issues like constant headaches and blurred vision where your vision's misaligned and all that type of stuff. It's just not worth it, is it?
No.
Thankfully, you've never had any of those things, Sienna, because you've obviously, you know, learned from us. You've gone straight into the good treatment, haven't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, I do see this as something which people are getting more of an awareness about. Like, obviously we started finding out about it through necessity as well, because me and Georgie were having negative symptoms, but also just in our like exploration into like health optimization, which sort of initially started when we went vegan and we started learning about nutrition. But then in like 2019, when we were living in Dubai, maybe it was just the trends, and because I keep up to date on health, I don't know, or maybe it was we were drawn to it because we were living in quite an unnatural place where the air quality felt bad and things like that, so we were looking for things to kind of help. But then we started learning stuff about biohacking and ozone therapy and all these types of things, like people like Dave Asprey and Ben Greenfield, and then obviously now there's the guy who's super famous talking about it, Brian Johnson. But preceding Brian Johnson, there's plenty of other people who were, you know, learning about all these different health protocols that you can do. And it's just good to think of ones which are holistic, which think of your whole body rather than you treat one thing and then it can cause other issues in the rest of your body.
Wow, and is this no lines? Oh yeah, it's got no lines.
You like that one? I don't actually like this one actually. It says something, that one's not that nice.
Oh, what does it say?
I don't know. But you like this one?
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, and what do you want,
This
Koa?
one.
Do you want it for sketching in as well?
That's kind of girly.
Koa, are you getting it for sketching?
I was thinking like, oh,
Koa? It's in its own class.
Yeah. I think they're just having fun. There's lots of pretty ones you have to look. Like this is the one I've. Oh, no, that's kind of similar to what I've got, but not quite the same. That one's so pretty.
Look at her
I
face.
found for Koa though. I thought he could have this.
Ooh, yeah, that's cool.
Come on, look, I've got these two. Which one do you like that?
Mia has this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
do you
one
like
I
this
want to
one?
be matching to Mia.
Aww.
Yeah?
How much is this though?
I don't know, I'm going to check that. I know that they're quite pricey, but I want you to have your special name.
Yeah, you got to treat this with care and put
Yeah.
your full effort into every drawing.
That's what I'm
How
gonna
about
do.
this one, Koa? Do you want to do your sketching in this one?
That looks pretty.
wow.
Gaudi, the manuscript of Reese.
But I like one a bit big one,
A bit
like a little.
You like
big
that
one.
size, yeah?
Do you think Dad would like this if I got him this?
I don't think
and
Dad
it's
needs a
lined?
notepad. No,
Yeah,
we're not
Dad
getting
You
a
might
notepad.
get this, but I was gonna buy
So you want to get this one, Koa?
Yes, and you can do like.
Right, they've
right
got some
in
money
it.
that they've saved from their birthdays, so that's what they're going to be getting. That with their, you're going to be getting your notepad with
Thank
that
you,
money.
my
aren't
dad.
you? Well, Kama's had tooth fairy money. Koa's had birthday money.
Yeah.
God.
I just bought some stuff, and I bought this like flower washi tape for Sienna. I
kind
bought
of
and for Sienna,
A bookmark.
and also I got Dad a little nice blue pen. I got Dad a little nice blue pen. That's
nice.
Like this handy little pen in the pocket.
Made a friend, haven't you? Oh, what a brave kitty.
Don't stroke its tail though. No, God.
No, oh no, you shouldn't have done that. Why did you do that? This is the most chill cat I've ever met, though.
I can't believe Koa just did that and it's not reacting.
No, Koa, come on, don't do that, Koa. Be nice to the kitty. This kitty looks like it's been through a lot. Right, should we go now? Should we go to the beach? Come on. Come on, Koa. Say goodbye to your friend. Come on, Koa. Come on.
Is all-powerful. You see, the knowledge that got us into the air has always been here.
The size of your towel, is that like the size of you?
So that I could like
What happened to
carry it
your
around.
towel? Yeah, I actually did the same thing. I've got a miniature towel too.
Oh, we're at the beach. And do you know what, Mia? Have you noticed this is the first time since like October when we moved here People are swimming in the sea again.
I know.
We haven't seen that for months.
No, that's good. I've been going in the sea though.
Have you? That's good.
Yeah, but it has been cold.
But do you like just run in and then come out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not like
swim.
swimming in it.
No.
Are you? Yeah, even though like in some of our vlogs you'll notice how sunny and warm it is, and in the middle of the day it does get like reasonably warm, but then in the mornings and the afternoon it's freezing, and then like if you come to the beach
sea is
sometimes
very
it's
cold.
too like
Windy.
and cold and the sea's cold. But next month apparently is when it like becomes summer again, so I really can't wait for that. And it's you can really tell that it's like creeping up to that. It's lovely, and I'm noticing, I think it might be like half term, and I'm noticing loads of
People here.
like on
good.
holiday.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's a great place. If you didn't know this, because I always thought when we lived in the UK, if we wanted to go away for the winter time, we only thought there was like the Canary Islands or Dubai, or like obviously going into Asia. I didn't know that you could come to the south of Spain and it's like really like nice and warm.
Like Southern Europe is actually warm.
Warmer than you think, yeah.
Yeah.
You having a nice time?
Look at this.
They're just immediately playing.
Snowman.
Aww.
We're making sand snowman.
Nice.
Oh, I
So it's a
just love it.
Sandman.
I love it when we come to the beach, guys.
Me
It's one of my
too.
favourite things ever. I'm gonna try and just
Get some
ground,
sun.
get vitamin D.
Yeah.
It's ready. Doing a quick bounce, aren't you? Yeah, so we have got our delicious and favourite, I forgot what it's called. Ow, Cora's pulling my hair. Ow, 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 don't pull my hair. It is a coconut, thank you Mia, a coconut and creamy miso comforting cozy stew. We're served with rice, and then we've got steamed cauliflower and cabbage and kale, and then we've got a side salad and a sprinkled Carl and a mac on top. How I feel right now is
It looks like you're wearing a feud.
this has been the two energies of the day. This is my period.
And this is Cora's 5-year-old boy energy.
Please just eat your dinner, Cora.
Come on, look at this. It looks delicious. It's really, really yummy.
So delicious, guys.
I'm so tired from getting dummy and
Well, maybe stop and eat your dinner.
Well, this food is so nourishing, Cora.
That's good.
Well, the cream is really yummy. Looks like it's got sauce.
They're good.
Yeah.
I love cabbage. It's lovely.
Me
Just eating
too.
Cabbage is lovely. Right. We normally do package times on Snapchat where we've been. I don't know if I've told you this vlog or not. Sorry, because we're doing daily videos. I'm forgetting what I'm saying. But we usually do package time on Snapchat where we open up all our packages. But I've just done like a TED talk on Snap today, haven't I, at the beach, Mia?
Yeah.
So if you want to go and see my TED talk about life, check that out. So I'm going to open up the packages today, and I know what these are, and these might be helpful for some of you guys. Do you want to see what I've got?
I want to see what you've got.
Yeah, I think some of you guys might be really interested in what I've got.
What have you got?
I have bought another like psychology personal development book called The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. I feel like this could be really helpful in life at like basically being a more attractive, magnetic person. Get what you want by manipulating everyone's greatest weakness, the desire for pleasure. Oh my goodness, this sounds so exciting. Seduction is the most subtle, elusive and effective form of power. It is evident in John F. Kennedy's hold over the masses, as it is in Cleopatra's hold over Antony. Now the author of the best-selling The 48 Laws of Power has written a handbook synthesizing the classic literature of seduction from Freud to Kierkegaard and Ovid to Casanova.
Sounds interesting. Looks like a very long book.
He's really, really like making it seem very like the book is what's the like very entertaining and very like what's the word?
Scandalous, risque?
Yeah, he's making it seem very like that, but actually there's just loads of like good wisdom and knowledge in all of his books, but they're kind of like packaged in a way to make it seem really attractive. I reckon a lot of men probably buy this, don't they? I have a feeling. But yeah, a lot of his books are just based on loads of psychology and the laws of human nature. They're really, really helpful. So this will be really good. I've read the Power book. I've read the Mastery book. That's really, really good. I recommend that. And I've read the Human Nature book, which is so good at learning about how you can overcome like all of your emotional things that hold you back, like your shadow and everything, and how you can spot it in other people and like just to improve yourself. So I wanted to get the seduction one. Not that I'm trying to seduce anyone. I just love reading all the books. Basically, all of the most influential people in the world, like politicians and business owners and that, they've probably all read all of these books. All the personal development books, especially the old classics, I've read them all. So good. And then I've got another one which might be interesting to some of you, which is Biohack Like a Woman by Aggie Lau. I follow her online. Some of her principles I don't necessarily align with. Like, she doesn't eat plant-based, but there's just loads of knowledge and gems in here that you can always learn something from somebody. Just because someone's not vegan doesn't mean I'm not going to listen to them, or if they eat in a different way doesn't mean that a lot of their principles are good.
wisdom.
Like, she has a lot of good principles. Like, she's not eating like refined sugar. She's not eating like loads of sugary like pastries in the morning, things like that, which I would never do. But yeah, I probably wouldn't. I don't know if she eats eggs or not, I don't know. But like, there's gonna be some good information here, and I like that it's biohacking for a woman. Like, I've got the fast like a girl bit, because it's like, fasting is really good, but it needs to be done differently for women. Like, we have different cycles, so a lot of biohacking studies, like Brian Johnson, for instance, is the most studied man at the moment with like biohacking, but he's a man, so his body is going to be a bit different to a woman's, and he does acknowledge this, and he's actually shared some really good things on his Twitter about your female cycle and how you can eat differently and how you can train differently. And tomorrow I'm going to go into a little bit about like what I've learned about that. But then, yeah, I just thought this would be really interesting for me, and I just think it's really cool that she's brought a book out. So
that's really, really cool. It's
yeah, she's exactly the
inspiring
same age as me as well, which makes it even good as well, because like, I can really relate to it, because we're going to be at the same stage of life and everything. Yeah, so she said the book that will make you fall in love with your body and yourself all over again is here. And what I really love about her, she's also really pro don't count calories. It's what you eat that is the like what you eat and when you eat. And Aggie Lau, your biohacking bestie, Aggie has been one of the first women to enter the biohacking space and continues to share the latest science on nutrition, weight loss, longevity and fitness with women all around the world that are sick and tired of the diet culture. Aggie makes it fun and easy for women to not only get into the best shape of their life, but most importantly, return to loving their body and themselves. And I can remember in my 20s being in the cycle of counting calories and not liking myself, like not liking my body and not really understanding how it works. And a lot of it all boils down to your hormones. It's not calories, it's your hormones. Certain foods, what you eat and put into your body affects your hormones. Like eating 500 calories worth of like sugar, refined sugar coming from candy, it's going to react differently in your body than 500 calories coming from tofu and broccoli. Yeah. It is like, calories aren't just calories. So if any of you are watching this and you're worried about like eating too many calories, or you're like stuck in a cycle of counting calories and you're worried that foods will make you fat. Yeah, there are some foods that will make you gain weight more easily and your body will want to hold on to the fat, but there's some like of the energy. But there are a lot of foods that you can eat and your body, like, it's dealt with differently. Like, there's studies to show, this is on nutritionfacts.org, that eating nuts don't cause you to gain fat as people would think. Like, the calories from the nuts are actually way lower to your body because they're just full of fiber and they take so much energy to digest. I know some people, like even like my mum, she's like terrified of nuts. Like my mum is born in the 70s, so she's brought up in the culture all around like dieting and over exercising and things like that. That's like how she's been trained, and I have been brought up in the residual parts of that. But luckily now there's so much science coming out and knowledge that women, like, we can love our bodies again. We can eat loads of food. You can eat loads of food, but it's just got to be the right food. Whole foods from nature. As you find it in nature, you can eat it. So yeah, if you grind up loads of nuts and turn it into nut butter, I think that is actually dealt with a little bit differently in your body. But whole nuts, like eating a handful of pecans, don't be afraid of it.
You can't eat that much of them anyway.
Don't be afraid of eating avocados.
When you eat it, it feels like, you know.
Like dates. We eat loads of dates. We're not afraid of dates. Like, there's just loads of amazing things about our bodies that we don't realize. Like, our bodies are amazing if we just treat it in the natural way that it's meant to be. Like, going out and running every day, running miles and miles, is not good for your body. You'll be surprised. Some women do that and they actually gain weight because it stresses them out. It makes you produce loads of cortisol, which makes you hold on to fat. So whatever you eat, the body will like want to hold on to the calories even more because it thinks something really stressful is happening to you because you're just running the whole time. When you run, you are sending a signal to your body that you're in danger and you're running away from something. So it puts your body in high alert. Like, our bodies are not designed to run as women. I think there's a certain age, like a cut-off point, where our hips widen or something like that. I can't remember the exact details of it, but I read this recently. And then we're just not, our bodies aren't just made for running. That's why it's so stressful on the body and the joints as well, let alone our hormones. So when women are like running and doing loads of intense cardio all the time every day, thinking that they're going to be getting slimmer, and then they combine it with calorie deficit, which is also stressful on the body, you actually like could just be doing the completely wrong thing. So yeah, you can't, I'm not saying you can just sit down and eat Oreos all day and sit around and do nothing and that won't make you, I'm just saying if you eat healthy foods and you get movement but you don't go crazy with it and you get it balanced, like where I feel like I've got to the point now, then you can just chill out and not worry about things like that, and you can actually fall in love with your body again and not feel like if you're a woman, your whole life is about trying to like get into shape, or your whole life is about not eating enough. Like you can't do like, it's like a life of punishment. It's really weird. For some women that is a reality. I know for some, like I'm not saying that like everybody is like that, but for most women they count calories and things and you don't actually need to. So sorry, I've gone off on a little tangent, but yeah, I really like her main philosophy, and that is about like loving your body and just actually like treating it in a way which is natural. So that sounds really good. And then this one, yeah, who knows what might come of me after I read this. But yeah, guys, talking about food and healthy food and delicious food, we didn't get to have any dessert, did we, guys?
Yeah.
We forgot. We all started drawing and chilling out as replying to some of the comments because our video has just gone out. So Darren and Sienna obviously aren't here, and normally Darren and Sienna, the ice cream
makers,
meisters, aren't they? So Darren made this the other day. This is like a pre-made ice cream mixture. It's blended up bananas, protein powder, and soya yogurt. It's delicious. This is Darren's formula, and we use the what's it called?
Creamy.
The Ninja Creamy. Careful, Chloe.
And it is ninja cream. And it basically like puts air into the ice cream.
Yeah.
Freezes it.
It makes it all aerated, like soft serve.
Yeah, so
It
Darren's so
takes
delicious.
the air
I'll
out
show you. If you haven't seen this already, Darren found out about this ninja thing when we were living in London.
We used to always just do it in the blender though, if not. This makes it extra good, but it's still good if you just make it in a blender or a food processor.
But it does make it extra special. Yeah, we did.
I think you need 3 minutes on it.
What am I doing? Sorry. I don't normally make this.
I think you need 3 minutes on it.
3 minutes. Okay, so you've got to take the lid off, pop it in there, and we need to splash the soy milk on top.
Yeah.
Darren has found
Just a little.
a lot of this is a little bit of tweaking to your own, for your own standards, your own like preferences. A little bit of soya milk. You have to put the lid on. We don't buy regular ice cream because regular ice cream is usually made with tons of sugar and sometimes loads of processed oils, and it's like ground up sugar, like icing sugar, and that just wreaks havoc for your hormones.
Also, sometimes it has egg in the cone.
So if you feel like, like ice cream is one of those foods you can't enjoy,
you can enjoy.
You can, but the right type of ice cream. There is ice cream that's good. So we eat ice cream every single day, and I don't freak out about it. I'm not worried about our teeth. I'm not worried about me like gaining weight. I'm not worried about diabetes. I'm not worried about anything like that because it's literally just blended up bananas. It's amazing. Like ice cream that is actually good for you. Every time we eat, it's an opportunity to nourish ourselves, and it makes your body stronger. It makes us feel good. It's good for children's teeth.
Plug it in the wall.
Yeah,
Other ice cream's not good for you. Your body doesn't like it, and it's just a waste of money because you put it out basically. But this one, your body actually likes it because it's got bananas and fruit in it, and
that is true. It is like a waste of money, isn't it? And bananas are way cheap. Like a bunch of bananas blended up. So like we said, you don't need to have the ninja. You could start off, if you've never tried banana ice cream before, you could start off by maybe practicing at home. If you have a blender, wait there, Koa, because if I turn this on, then nobody's going to be able to hear me. You could just get frozen bananas, basically you have to get a bunch of bananas, and you have to wait for them to go really spotty. Usually you can even buy these bananas in like the bargain,
in the reduced bit,
everybody hates them, but you buy them like that. That is your ice cream's best friend. It is super spotty, falling to bits, brown bananas, the bananas that make you gag me, basically. You peel them, then you chop them up, and then you put them in like a glass dish. Correct? No. Put them in like a little freezer dish. Pop it in the freezer, and then about 24 hours later they'll be frozen. Then you get the hypothetical frozen bananas, and then you pop them into a blender. You put a splash of plant-based milk in there, and then you gradually blend it up. The only thing about this is if you do it in a blender, or you could use a food processor. That's very good. You have to it'll start spinning around, and you have to keep stopping and mixing it. It takes a little while, but it makes really delicious nice cream. Some people call it, or banana ice cream. You can add in cocoa powder, you could add in peanut butter if you want, you could add
So much
in
you can do.
some protein powder,
Yeah.
you know, if you want, you could add in some extra like other frozen fruit, like a little bit of frozen mango or frozen strawberry. And then you've got your own homemade healthy ice cream that you can just eat and you know it's good for you. But we have evolved into using the Ninja.
Because we eat it every day.
Because we eat it every day, and then like it's
worth it.
It's quicker and it's worth it. And then Darren saw some other people online using this, and then he was sold. So and you can do so many other things with it. Like you can make slushy, milkshake, frappe. We've never done that. And you can also like say for instance you wanted to add chunks of like chocolate into it, or like you say if you made like a healthy gluten-free brownie or something. You could actually, there's a setting on here when
you mix it up.
You can mix it up in it. You can make your own like Ben and Jerry flavors. We've never done that apart from one time Sienna made some coconut sugar fudge. Yeah. And that was really, really good. So I'm now going to turn this on. It's going to be really noisy. So once it's done, we'll have to do a taste test. Yeah. So I forgot what you do. I think you press full, and Dad puts it on light ice cream, and then you press stop.
This would be a lot for all of us.
I know.
If all of us were here,
So much.
we're gonna have so much ice cream. We're gonna need bigger bowls than that.
They snooze. They do. How many of us is there?
There's four.
Oh yeah.
But I think we're gonna need bigger bowls than that.
Oh no, I like these bowls though. It's something satisfying about
It
these.
is.
Mia got these for the Christmas Bake Off, didn't you?
Yeah, to make trifles in.
Ever since we've loved using them. This looks good.
We should put cocoa nibs on.
Yeah.
It makes it really
I need
yummy.
a bigger spoon. You know, I'm doing it with a teaspoon. It's not good. This is the posh spoons that Bob and Katie got us.
For our posh ice cream.
Is that cool? Take it.
It's because you kind of poked it up my throat.
Oh, sorry, Karma. Sorry.
Mum's spatial awareness is questionable
Sorry about
sometimes.
Not as bad as one time when my mum got my brother dressed and he had 2 legs and 1 trouser leg. And then he was walking around with a limp, and then my mum's mum, my nanny, spotted it, and she was worried about Lloyd and said that he's limping, and they took him to the hospital. When they arrived there, they realised that his...
What happened?
How did it manage to get that far?
I think it's women's hormones.
I don't
I
know.
literally think women's hormones, it sometimes makes us like...
What happened?
Like
His whole
dumb.
leg fell off.
Like
No,
you
they-
just like lost the
They
plot.
thought that Mum's little brother, his leg was hurt, but it's because both of his legs were in one
I think he
trouser.
had really baggy trousers. I don't know how that happened. It's made me question, like, is everyone alright? Are they good? Like,
Did they actually take him to the hospital?
yeah, I think.
But then they realised
I think
that
they drove there or something.
Yeah.
I hope I'm remembering it right. It sounds very exaggerated, but it was like proper like one of those stories where
You're like,
you're
wait,
like,
what?
okay. I will let my mum off though. She's amazing, mum. Like
Yeah.
she looked after us. She's like, you know, a single mum of 5 kids. She did really well.
Careful,
I mean, it's like here today, and like my brain goes into pigeon mode when it's coming up to my period. I'm like, I bet my nanny's probably on her menopause, and my mum was probably like having a period. That's probably what it was.
Ice cream time.
I don't know. It's not actually that much there.
Sometimes it tricks you.
That's gonna be mine.
Have it then if you can eat it.
You can eat all of that. I don't think you can eat all of
Look,
that.
I've got the most. I can.
We've now stopped for some snack time, so we're going to Starbucks and we're going to see what they have in
Push
here.
button.
Hopefully,
No,
not push button. Ooh, I'm really hoping they have the mango pot. I really like the mango pot. Is that it? Yeah, it is it, isn't it? Yes, mango and overnight oats. That looks really good. Yes, please.
Yeah. Hi mate, you're right. Oh yes, just these two.
Kara and Karma are now in bed. The sun is setting and it's gone really cloudy and dark out there. You can't even see the mountain. It's so like misty and just a bit wintry now. It's been such a sunny day though. We've got all our red lights on. I'm now going to get on with loads of work, but I haven't heard from Darren or Sienna. I don't know what they're getting up to. I don't know how they're doing. I really, really missed them actually about an hour ago because we all just sat down drawing together, me, Karma, Kara and Mia. And I just started to like get some pangs in my heart where I was like, I really miss Darren and I really miss Sienna. Like we've been having a lovely time, don't get me wrong, but I am now starting to miss them a little bit. So this is gonna be the second night without Darren and Sienna here. I'm sure they're fine and they're doing great, but yeah, this is all good. So anyway, guys, I'm going to say good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. And I'm going to be doing a whole vlog dedicated to my periods. I'm going to share loads of tips and things like that. I'm going to be doing some really nice things tomorrow. And yeah, hope you all have had a lovely day. See you tomorrow. Good night.